Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of April, which is the week that we're currently going through. So apologies for being late. I'm in a process of moving and everything, so there's a lot going on, and my technology has also been, Mercury retrograde is coming. We're also in the middle of an eclipse now, so kind of things are a little bit here, there, everywhere, a little bit chaotic, but I'm here. So let's just jump straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. I'm going to pull the cards out first and then we'll talk about it. All right? All right, let's have a little look, please, and see for Pisces. Okay. Okay. Anything else? All right. Oh, something big is definitely happening. We did have this message last time. That's on the bottom of the deck here. So trust your gut instinct when it comes down to something not feeling right, or that you don't feel like you belong somewhere, or that something just doesn't feel right for you. It's okay to go with that instinct. It may not seem logical, or it may not seem, you may not understand why you feel this way, but this is saying this is your intuition, okay? Especially if this is a deep feeling, and it did come up last week. I will pull the cards out and then I will show you everything, but I just want to get this message out the way. You have a lot of eggs. In fact, every single one of the oracle cards have an egg in it, and that always means to me that something is being brought to light. It doesn't feel like it's this week that you're really going to receive this blessing. There's a lot of lessons that come with this. Yeah, Pisces, like I'm picking up very strong Saturn energy, so I don't know if Saturn's very strong in your chart, or you're currently going through something, because it feels like you're in a process of gaining a very big reward from something that you've had to learn. Some of you could be moving or traveling. All right, let's see. For Pisces this week. That's very good. Okie dokie. Clarify what that is, please. Okay. You kind of have two different things going on right now, and maybe that's why you're currently struggling, but I'm getting like really positive news, which is what's showing through in your reading, but there is this influence also of something that is not very good that's currently going on, and I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck first, because I'm going to speak about the bad news first and then the good news, because that's how I like it. Don't know about you guys, but the first card you have is, on the bottom of the deck, it is the not for you card, which is, very known to be the card suggesting that something's not for you. It does mean that maybe something is not aligned to you, something may not be, fair, okay? And this is why we might be intuitively, because this is also underneath. By the way, this pink purple energy is to do with your crown chakra, which is your intuition. This higher power not for you is just suggesting that you're seeing the truth of a situation. Your third eye is awakened, okay? So your gut feeling is correct about something not being right for you, okay? So put that wherever it needs to be in your life, because it seems like it's separate to this other energy, okay? I'm then going to speak about this other section that we have. We have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this could be a very conflicting energy. You could be currently being in conflict with some people. There could be some misunderstandings, or there could just be some bickering, or a falling out of some sorts over something that was a misunderstanding here. Three of Cups is coming through after this, which kind of suggests that there is going to be resolution to this. And some of you, it could be reconciliation, because Three of Cups does suggest that. But it feels like this conflict is being caused by this Fool card. Maybe this leap of faith that you're wanting to do might be causing arguments within others, or maybe, causing conflict or kind of chaos. Or maybe by doing something very spontaneously, it may lead to a little bit of Five of Swords and Five of Wands. But by the way, fires really do represent the need for change. And the fact that we have the Three of Cups here as well, some of you may be wanting to take a leap of faith, and this is what you're conflicting about. Maybe some people just don't agree with it, or there's just some internal conflict going on here. And it may leave you in a feeling of like, I don't know if I made the right decision, but the Three of Cups is celebration. I think that the angels want you to do this, because they have the Fool card here. This is when you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in some guidance, and it may mean that you have to let go of a few people to do this. But the Three of Cups is here as well. It's like there is a celebration around this. Okay. Can I just clarify what the situation is about? Four of Swords, I think it's just because you need a break. There is some healing, deep healing that is needed and involved in this. So you may be taking your time out from something here, taking a break from work, or taking some break from some people because it's just too conflicting at this time. Or this could be something that you're healing from, that you've had to walk away from. But I'm not looking at this Fool card like it's bad. Especially with the Three of Cups here too. It just feels like something is, oh, maybe... Now I'm seeing like steam. You know when steam's coming through, when something is just grinding, you know, it kind of feels like you might be feeling burnt out and exhausted. That's the energy coming through. So you might just need a break. Things are a little bit too chaotic for you. And by taking this break, by taking a leap of faith, it feels like this is when you're going to have this emotional happiness. And by the way, the Three of Cups is also celebration, which is very lovely to see. Now, your actual oracle cards, I have to say, are really, really good. And maybe I'll come back to this message here. Maybe I will do it right now. Let me see. What's this Fool card, please? What does this represent? It's coming through like that. We have the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is a card of like, you're changing something up in your routines. Maybe this is to do with, you know, taking a leap of faith to find some balance in your life here. So you do have that balance here. This is sixth house energy, so anything to do with your work, anything to do with your day-to-day routine. Some of it may be, the influence may be because of your health as well, okay? Which is where we might have that healing. And the artist coming through, I mean, some of you could be artists, but this is to do with your future. And maybe you're taking some time out, and this is the leap of faith to create something new. I can see with a pen and paper here, just like this person here, and trying to create something, to bring something to life. And this is what this energy is about. By the way, you'll find that things actually speed up quite quickly because this person has these wings on the feet, which does represent like a quickness to something. So maybe taking this leap of faith may put you at a disadvantage with some people. Maybe people won't really agree with it. People might be a bit upset with your decision, but it is going to be very rewarding for you. And that's what it feels like. And again, I will move away from it now. So Pisces, we have happy, happy coming through. You can see with that egg. So this is really about stepping into alignment to the universe. And this is where you're going to find the happiness. Because this person is happy about something that they don't even know when it's going to hatch, but they are very certain, very sure that something really amazing is happening. So happy, happy means you're going to have a very good week. But maybe to adopt that mindset, if you don't have it already, that if you visualize what it is that you want for the future and really be certain that that is your goal, that is what you want, and know that you're going to achieve it, if you stick to it, then it should bring in this wave of happiness. And maybe there is something in your life that is bringing you in good news, or that is making you feel very happy when it comes down to your future, but it may mean that you have to take a leap of faith in something first. We then have flexible, same egg coming through here, but as you can see, there is a need for compromise. There is a need to be flexible. There is a need to understand that things around you are changing, but the goal remains the same. We may feel like the way that things are happening may not be how you wanted them to be, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to get to that end result. It just means that the universe is taking you down a different path to get there, okay? So we have to be flexible, to compromise with people, to understand, and not everyone's going to agree, not everyone's going to be happy for you, but you are happy for you. As you can see, just stay on top of that egg here and bend with the wind, as they say, go with the flow, because it's taking you somewhere. And then we have another egg coming through with the here and now. And as you can see, only now the doors are starting to open up for the egg that you're sitting on here. And all of these are on top of the egg. So this is very interesting imagery coming through for you. What it speaks about is being present. There is a very strong need to be present, not to worry about the past, what happened, and who you may have had to fall out with or let go of, and not being so worried about the future either, because past can bring in some depression, future can bring in some anxiety here. So they're asking you to stay present, to stay focused on what it is that you're trying to bring to life here, because it's starting to open now. It is starting to blossom and bloom, but the only way that you're going to see the opportunity that's in front of you is when you're present enough. Otherwise, I always say, if she gets down from the present moment and starts to venture into the future, you know, what's going to happen and how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that, or if you're focusing on the past and, oh my god, this happened, and, you know, I can't believe this person did this, or I had to go through that, then you're going to miss when the doors open. So this is really saying to stay present, stay focused on you, your goal, your mission, whatever this egg represents to you, what it is you're trying to bring to life, because it is, okay? Try to not be distracted at this time. Your first card being out is the Knight of Wands, which is very good energy. If you've been feeling low, if you've been feeling unmotivated, then there is a wave of energy that's going to come through for you. Either this is by an opportunity coming your way, this could be, you know, being given good news, but this can also be your own energy of being ready to conquer something, to go and get that goal, to go and chase it. It's a very ambitious energy, okay? So some of you, yes, the celebration is going to be down to the fact that some communications coming in and offers coming through, and this is something that you've wished for, prayed for. All right, but for others of you, this ambitious energy is the thing that's going to get you to that goal, okay? Some of you could be moving. We do have traveling coming through, and we have that beautiful house in the middle. Some of you, this could be marriage. For some of you, okay, as well, or meeting somebody in a very spontaneous way. Let's speak more about this purpose of the egg. That was very beautiful and very divine. So speaking about the egg, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is something that you've been really battling with. Maybe you haven't been so certain about a certain goal. You do have something in mind, but you're just having to defend yourself, and maybe it is from people, or maybe it's just from challenges coming up. This is a very warrior energy, Seven of Wands, because you're having to fend for yourself. You're having to deal with a lot of things happening to you at once. You have the Six of Swords coming through as well, which is again about moving away from the worst of it. Things are going to start to calm down for you, which is very nice, but it may involve some move, or it does involve some travel before that happens. Or this could be mental travel, you know, moving away from that past influence, that past energy, and things that are not for you, okay? We then have this Judgment, okay, which is when we kind of let something go officially, like something comes to an end, and it does feel like it was any kind of resistance that was going on here, or resistance against you as well. If something was really felt very forceful, you are moving away from that and entering a new chapter of your life. And Judgment is very pure because it's letting go, it's moving on up. It is, for me, a glow up card because you're reaching that new beginning, because the Judgment comes beforehand. It's about learning the lessons, understanding why things happen that way, releasing judgment of it and moving forward and elevating. And I asked, okay, so what comes after that then? And you have the most beautiful card coming through of the Sun. That is joy, that is happiness, that is growth, that is enthusiasm. This is pure. This is the best card in the deck because it's the most happiest. Okay, so this is complete, like, amazing. I don't know what else to say for you. Like, incredible things are happening for you because of this. And you are completely deserving of it, Pisces, because I can see here that you worked really, really, really hard to be in this position. And you may not know exactly what is after this Judgment, this new chapter, this new level, but it is something that brings in some incredible amount of happiness here. And the Sun is a very freeing energy. Usually it has like a baby sitting on a horse, which represents being guided by spirit. It's completely naked, which is representing vulnerability, you know, really feeling so happy, and not feeling like you need to fight, you know, to get where you want to be. Like, this is very interesting. Something is being given to you, and it is complete wish fulfillment. It's more flow. Like, I feel like things will be a lot easier. Alright, anything else Pisces needs to know for this week? Four of Pentacles, yeah, that's the devil energy right there. The initial L is coming in, could mean something. Three of Cups, some of you may have been through a third party situation in the past, but that's only coming up very briefly. I'm not going to talk any more about it. We actually have the Four of Pentacles and the Devil card here, which is, again, there is a fear of letting go of something. You're holding on way too tightly to something that may not actually have that much power in your life. So The devil energy tricks us into believing that things are scarce. What's the word for it? Things that are limited, and if you do that, then things could really go wrong. The devil brings fear. This is also that Saturn energy, so I kind of feel like a big lesson here is to overcome certain fears that you may have of limitedness. Whether you believe, I don't think I can do that, I don't think I can have that much money, I don't think I can have the love of my life, I don't think I can be this confident, amazing person. Like, you're forgetting that you already are it. You just have to step into it more to really understand that you always have been. So this Four of Pentacles is holding on way too tightly to something. Sometimes it's materialistic stuff. You could be holding on to a job because it kind of gives you, a certain sense of security. So we hold on tightly to that, because if we take that leap of faith, like that Fool card was suggesting, we're kind of removing that safety barrier. And we're having to trust in the universe and where we're feeling guided to go. What you're really doing is actually breaking the chains of this devil energy that's tricking you into being stuck where you are, even when it's not that good. Because Four of Pentacles is not the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles is true abundance. This is kind of like, I'm going to keep what I have because I'm scared I'm not actually going to get any more than what I have right now. So there's a fear that you can't actually achieve more than you currently have. And that's completely not true. That's paired with the Devil card here. It's a limited mindset. It's keeping you small. It's keeping you stuck. And we have the Eight of Cups here. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled where you are currently at. If it's a relationship, if it's a job, whatever it may be, or it's just a situation in your life, your current situation. The Eight of Cups, especially in this deck, really does speak to me that you feel like there is something more out there for you. Where you are currently is not fulfilling enough for you, and you know that deep down, and we can see that with the Not For You card. So this is really about stepping into knowing and understanding that you are being led somewhere for a reason. And it's to do with this egg, to do with whatever this new thing is that's being birthed. And it may cause some sadness for a little while, because that safety barrier is being removed. The Five of Cups, maybe there will be a few mistakes or disappointments along the way, or maybe we feel like we regret making that decision, or whatever it may be. The Five of Cups is a disappointment card. Don't focus too much on the negatives here, because we have the Two Cups here, and underneath the Five of Cups we have the Ten of Cups, which is, again, and we have the Sun card too, so you are going to have some happiness. And the Three of Cups did come here as well, but the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. You might be holding on to temporary satisfaction. Okay, there could be a few it's comfort zones. There is big fears coming through here, but again, like, everything will be okay, and I can really see that. You just have to be present enough to really see it yourself too, and trust a little bit more in the universe here. Like, there is a quote that I saw that has some relevance to this, and it's like, well, I'm trying to think about it. There's like a quote that kind of says, it's something to do with, when you don't have faith in something, it's not that you don't have faith, it's you don't have faith in the good things, you're having faith in the bad. When you believe that good things can't happen, you're believing that bad things do, though. It's like we need that balance. Good and bad things happening is what it is. So if things can be bad, things can be incredibly good. If there's potential that it might not work out, then there is potential that it also will. Like, the life is full of balance. There is always two, it's the yin and yang. If one thing's true, then the other one is also, Anyway, I'm very bad at explaining, but that was coming through. So you have some money coming through very clearly for you. Like, there's a lot of prosperity and abundance coming. Alright. Something significant about horses, though. I did actually mention that for you. Like, bottom of the deck here is archway. How do you actually pronounce that? For some reason, I don't know right now. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. You have eagle coming through, so triumph over troubles and obstacles. The first two that came out were very exciting, because firecracker coming through and excitement does represent something coming out, like, a big bang. It's like something just happening for good reasons. You have the bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So the fact they came out together just suggests that you're going to feel so excited about the things that are actually moving forward for you, which is amazing. We have some significance around September, or maybe this is speaking about September, things are going to be really, really good for you. So just be aware of the peacock spirit, which is beware of great pride. This is people who have a lot of pride, or, or you having a lot of pride. And then we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And we do have that door in the here and now. So it's about being present enough to know that that door is about to open for you. Or is waiting for you to open it. I'm going to pull you an animal spirit deck as well. Well, you have two. So the first one, number 5's bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. This is divine. This is destined. Okay, you may be feeling this already, that something new is being introduced into your life and that you are changing. Your life is changing. We do have a reminder here with the armadillo spirit to set healthy boundaries along the way, okay? Some people may be trying to overstep some boundaries, and maybe we've had a lack of it for ourselves, through with others. It's good to have boundaries, but don't completely close yourself off from good things because we've just put the wall up. The armadillo spirit's not saying that. It's saying set healthy boundaries. Boundaries with yourself, boundaries with others. That, boundaries are very flexible, like the flexible card is saying here. So understand what your non-negotiables are in life, and understand things you can compromise with. Okay? Anyway, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, Pisces. Sorry that I'm late, but I hope you forgive me. I hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, let me know. But I'll see you guys next time, okay?